Hello,
Welcome back.
we're back on the floor of our new Airbnb.
Yeah. We switched locations in every spot.
Yes.
People don't know we've been living in Airbnbs for the last 5 years across the world. In different spots, so we're constantly shifting locations, but
Yes. Full time.
you might hear some noise. We're in Cyprus right now, so it's like,
We're also dead
like,
center of a city right now, which
Yeah.
usually is not our vibe, but
yeah.
it's nice.
So, a question we've been getting is, why have my manifestations not been working? Or I feel like I'm trying to make something happen and it's being pushed further away.
Yeah.
When you chase, you repel.
Yes. Yeah, I think somebody commented on our last video, they commented, how do I desire this thing but also not desire it simultaneously? But I feel like I'm detached from it, like I don't have it yet, but it's like this confusing, almost like way of viewing it. So we're gonna dive into that today because I think that's the most asked question when you are meditating or manifesting or trying to bring any type of external thing into your life that's
Sure.
new.
Yeah, I like to think of it as everything is a relationship. There's this, everything has a relationship to everything else. And an easy way to look at it is just like a friendship or even like somebody you like. If you have this needy energy, there's this natural repulsion that happens where you chase something and it like pulls back from you. Like you want it so bad and it seems as like it's like pulling away from you, or like you need money so bad and it seems like it's running away from you, or you want this life so bad and it feels like it's running away. And it's because the external world is a reflection of your internal world with a physical like a delay that happens as physics moves within time and a particular space, so it's limited by time in its essence. So when you're in the state of wanting something, you're in the state of lack. You're like, I need this thing and I don't have it now. So your projections and your external reflection is going to be of that lack. It's like, I want this money, but I don't have it now in this moment. And so you're out of this lack state, and so you're going to reflect more lack as that reflection in your life. So a key is having, what are you looking for in that thing? I want money because I want to feel secure. I want a relationship because I want to feel loved. I want, this dream car because I want to feel accepted or significant. And so there's actually a feeling that you're looking for in these external things.
If you go back to like basically anything right now that you have on your vision board or are trying to manifest, and you ask yourself that question, it will always come back down to a feeling, because it will make me feel this way about myself or about my life.
Yeah.
Always. So what you're searching for is not actually that external thing, it's that feeling, right?
And that feeling you have access to right now. Without that, it's just a illusion or a rule set you place that I can only feel love once this happens externally. And what that does is makes you be in the present moment, feel like you're lacking that feeling and that you don't have that feeling, and so that lack ends up being the projection that you end up experiencing in your life.
Yeah, we've trained ourselves out of like allowing ourselves to feel abundant or to feel free or to even feel love in this moment right now. It's like, no, that's based on a condition, and that condition has to be met in my external reality in order for me to feel that way. And that's itself is a belief system that most of us follow, and most of us are taught to like it's not purposely a belief system that's put there by our parents, but I do believe that the love that you were given as a child, like our parents are our unconditional love as a child growing up. And there's always going to be areas where they weren't able to fully meet that because we are human, right? We can't just be like, you can try, but you can't just be like full unconditional love in every single moment of your life, especially if you're in a cycle of unawareness, which, I mean, it just happens, you're human. So in all of those moments that we weren't given unconditional love as a child, then as we grow up, we don't give that love to ourselves too, and we base it on a condition.
Yeah, you start creating these conditions in life for you to feel these feelings, whether it's done via, like Datrie said, your parents, or whether it's done through mass media, consumerism, where it's like, hey, if you want to feel loved or if you want to be accepted, buy this car or buy this brand or buy this shirt. So it's like kind of always being projected in that essence of you can only feel this feeling through purchasing my thing and you lack it otherwise. And so that is a battle like going through, but you do have access to all those feelings right now. And if you're able to feel not only just the feeling, but also a level of gratitude, because gratitude is the end result of receiving. So
Yes.
A level of gratitude for the feeling that you already are feeling. So for example, you want more abundance or wealth in your life. Think if you can take time every morning to think of the wealth in your life currently that you are thankful for, or just the feeling that you are looking for, like the ability to give somebody something because you have enough to give more. It could even be time, it could even be $1 here and there, but the ability to have more than enough and the gratitude to give more than you have, you're operating out of a state of abundance. That's why you see these effective channels like Mr. Beast, when he's giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it creates the spiral effect. You're just living in this state of abundance, and it attracts that energy, a reflection of that abundance that it has a snowball effect. But if you can feel that feeling now with gratitude, the end state of gratitude, and sit in it, then the external world, the physical world, will catch up as a reflection of that state.
Wow, yeah, that's really good. That's very true. Yeah, what Joe says, Dr. Joe, he says gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. So be grateful for what you already have. And in law of attraction terms, it's like, ask and you shall receive. Ask, believe that you already have it, and you will receive. So give yourself that feeling in the now, and then the external thing will align to that. But it will align to that once you've already felt it. And I don't know, it's almost like for me, it's like the before and after of that, because I mean, we've been doing this for a while and there's so many hurdles to go and to jump over when there's so many conditions based on your life subconsciously. And by allowing myself to feel, for example, the feeling of abundance now, then I no longer need that external thing because I already feel it within. But then that external thing ends up coming in anyways.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like you no longer are searching for it, but then it reflects to you. There's I think, verse, for those that have, more will be given, and for those who have not, more they will have less, in some essence or idea of that context. But it's a law of nature, because nature just reflects the vibration or resonance that is on alignment with that, whatever is within relationship on that spectrum or frequency. So
yeah. And we're probably gonna get a few questions of people being like, okay, well, how do I just feel it in this moment? Because that seems like a hard thing to do, or to lie to yourself and be like, okay, fine, I feel abundance, but you actually don't feel that way. So how can you get your body to that state, especially when it's been programmed in such opposing states of being?
Or things that really helped me were making a practice of, obviously, meditation, the ability to sit there and feel the feelings that you're looking for. Can I feel security right now? And once you can taste it, once you can realize that I do have access to it right now, like, what would I feel like if I had what I'm looking for? If I had my dream house, and I had all this, what would I feel like? And can I feel that right now without that? Do I have the ability to feel it? And if you can spend like a little bit of time meditating and just feeling it, to a practice of gratitude, like something, like a really powerful thing that we took on a habit was
Gratitude.
just journal gratitude in the morning.
Yes.
Like just list out things you're thankful for, because just even training your brain to see those things. We live in such a biased world. We don't take in what is there objectively. There's all these cognitive biases that happen. So your world is a reflection of these biases that happen. So if you can essentially start training your brain and your default mode network to look for the things that you're grateful for, it's really powerful. So just a practice of like, what are 5 things I'm thankful for today? It could be that I woke up this morning. It could be that I got this orange juice that I love, like really simple things.
It can literally be anything. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the sun. And like, no matter where you are at in life, there are always things to be grateful for. And yeah, I think that's the first thing, is like definitely get in a practice of gratitude just for your life right now. Because oftentimes when I'm trying to think about the future too, I realize I am living in a past manifestation that I was trying to get like 5 years ago that I thought was super hard to get to, and I'm already living in it now. So it's like, it's bringing yourself back to the moment and being like, hey, what am I grateful for now that has already been created? And then, doing that through meditation is the easiest part. It's the best way to get the feelings part there, because I think oftentimes the ego of who you think you are will try to fight that in the present moment, because you're kind of, everybody's already, like, they're playing a character, whether you know it or not, and the ego of that character will try to almost fight for those limitations and try to fight for that reality.
You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to feel that way unless you do this, or like
you're
all
not
these,
worthy of love.
these conditions that come up.
You're not worthy of freedom. You have to do this in order to gain freedom. And yeah, I think just even a small practice of meditation, like 15 minutes starting with that, and then being able to bring your body back down to a calm state. So it's not, because if you're in high beta and you're constantly affirming yourself, like, I am abundant, but you don't feel it or believe it, then it's not really gonna like get through. So it really involves the practice of calming the body and the brain waves down a notch.
Yeah, it's not so much the words as it is the intention and the feeling. Like, I think, the line by Joey says a high level of emotion mixed with a thought creates, I don't know the terms that he puts it in, but
like an elevated emotion with an intentional thought creates that new reality.
Yeah.
Baseline is, and something I wrote down, like when we first started this work, I needed to remember this and remind myself daily so I could catch myself in moments when I was unaware, but I would put on my home screen, literally, your thoughts plus your feelings equal your reality. And I would remind myself, especially in moments that I fell back into my programming or became unaware, or I was acting in a way that wasn't my highest, I was able to read that and be like, oh wait, how am I thinking and feeling right now? And then grounding myself with my breath.
Breath work too is powerful, because it directs the state of your body, how you're breathing. Even now as I'm sitting here, I'm like, thinking about my breath work. I'm so hungry. I'm about to get a falafel. But I'm like, just working on controlling the state of the breath work.
And that's actually another thing. Breathing. Very important. If you can catch yourself and catch how you're breathing during the day, if it's through your chest or if it's through your diaphragm, that is a really big indicator of your stress levels and how you function during the day and how you feel. Because I used to be an anxiety chest breather until you brought me onto belly breathing, like diaphragm.
Oh, I learned it from singing, because when you're singing, you have to get deep breaths. So it was like a big lesson for me to learn and
strengthen the diaphragm.
Yeah, strengthen the diaphragm, because
it grounds you.
It grounds you in the present moment. And you really only have the present moment. And so if you can get out of your thoughts, be in the present moment, and feel the feelings that you're looking for, have access to that, then everything else is literally a reflection of that state. So if you can stay there and realize you have access to everything you're looking for right now, it's like you don't need it. It's the same way, and you'll see it with everything. It's like you get your dream relationship when you don't need it. You know, it's like I'm not looking for love and looking for to be accepted. I am accepted, I am loved. Then that attracts a reflection of that. But when you're starting to like, I need this person to be loved and accepted, or I need this to do that, you like, just
it pushes it away more, just naturally.
That's why the affirmation, I don't chase, I attract.
What belongs to me will find me.
Yeah. Like attracts like. It's a law of nature. So if you can become the person that you're looking for and give yourself the love that you're looking for, then that love will be attracted to you, because like attracts like.
Yeah, before I met Christian, I wrote down a list of 20 plus qualities I wanted in my soulmate, and I completely gave it up, and I wrote it down, and I surrendered it emotionally. I was like, I'm done messing around, I'm done just dating, I'm going to attract this person. And it was like this clarity feeling, and I more so became the person on that list than attract you and then needed you to fit into my life to be that for me. And once I made that decision, and it was very much based on emotion too, but I was very confident in it, I literally met you 2 weeks later.
Yeah, that's crazy.
After that.
We should do a whole video on that too.
Yeah, I think we should really expand on that.
Oh, I think my falafel's here. With that said,
outside?
I'm gonna go grab my falafel.
Okay, with that being said, let us know if you have any more questions. You should get your falafel for sure.
Love you.
Love you so much. Let us know if you have any more questions. I understand that logically this feeling part is a little bit more difficult to logically think about, because again, it's related to emotion, not necessarily logic. But yeah, there's lots of practices that you can implement that heighten your feelings, even if it's just a little bit every day, just a crumb every day. Okay, cool. Love y'all.